There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners will kick it away to start. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Handoff from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Matthews. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Vols are on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Aguilar. On the run, still looking. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Sooners in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And the Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. A little release to the back. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on third down was big.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tatum. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Tatum. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Good timing on the quick out. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Oklahoma 0.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Bears the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and knocked out of bounds, short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Runs through the tackle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. The corners are walked up tight. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write this.
Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Quarterback adapted. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense trying to take it back.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Wants to throw on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
From the 42, if they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. On the move, it's Lewis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out! Looking for room at the 25. Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Wants to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Might be looking to run. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Vols will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Burks. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Tight end now in motion. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He lets one fly deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. To throw, it's Aguilar. Using his feet to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares.
Turning it on! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Using his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right? Or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. On the move. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Off play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Defense in press coverage. On 4th down, going to the air. This time it's complete. The Volunteers are on the move.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there. Getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Going downfield for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. DB's right up on the receivers. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He's going up top here late in the game.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run at the 20. Touchdown ball! And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
1st and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Sategna. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's loose. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. The Vols line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and they'll turn it over on downs, and we're going to have a fight to the finish.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll send the back in motion. Making side adjustments here. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. To the air, it's Mateer. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. He wants a big play here late. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range.
Here we go.
Needs a big completion on 3rd and long. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish the interception as the clock reaches 0. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.